Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another round at the Groggy Donkey. I'm Jacob, the founder and editor-in-chief here at the Groggy Donkey, and I'm the Dungeon Master tonight. So I'd like to welcome the players, and I'd like to welcome the listeners. But first and foremost, let's introduce our players. Who am I joined by? Let's just start with the top person in the chat. What's up, Ryan? Morgan, that's you.
Yes, me. Thought I heard you say Brian's name. I'm like,
I
what?
did. He
Brian?
He's listening in on us right now. He's spying.
No, my name's... Oh, I see. I was wondering what he was doing here. He's spying on us. Hi, my name is Morgan. I'm playing Vega at Black Numbra. I'm a monk. I do things with my hands. And I kill people.
And who else do we got?
Hey, my name's Matt, and I'm playing Ralza'Kahn. I'm a ranger, and I do stuff with guns and not my hands.
I am Talia. I am playing Astryn Hensley, the roguish space captain without a ship, who is trying to discover what the heck being a gatekeeper means.
Brian, are you going to say hi, or are you just going to remain in the shadows?
Speak to us, oh mysterious one.
No, he's remaining in the shadows.
All right, sounds good. All right, so we'll do a recap of last episode before we jump into tonight's episode. So last time in the Gatekeeper Chronicles, our party had successfully navigated the Temple of Astralpia, and they'd made it to the Inner Sanctum. There, they met a priest of Astralpia who shared with them a vision of the past, a retelling of what had happened with Kraystar and what had happened with Astralpia and how she had tried to make a deal with Kraystar. Their deal fell through, and he fled the scene, and several centuries later, he was captured by the original gatekeepers and was locked away. After this vision, Astryn wanted to have a conversation directly to Astralpia. The priest attempted to summon her, and he was successful. She appeared. She gave a few more details about the deal that they had struck, which was that she was going to mother the children of Kraystar and have them replace the old gods. And they weren't gods, unfortunately, and so they weren't able to fulfill the role that they were designed for. Astryn demanded help from Astralpia as Astryn and Vega were arguing. Astralpia had gone silent, but Astryn said that she would serve Astralpia, and Astralpia accepted her offer. The group left the temple, and they made their way back up to the surface, where they started making their way to Hex and Vorup. Meanwhile, in Hex and Vorup, Harold was able to pick up the now repaired Landspeeder and start making his way to the temple to pick up the crew. While that was going on, Matt's character, Ralza'Kahn, linked up with an old buddy of his, Luca, and they waited at the ship for the captain of the ship, Saren, to return. Back at the ship, the party kind of discussed what was going to happen next, and they decided that they were going to return to Rispaston to go see Ralza'Kahn, as was the directive that was given by Ralza'Kahn to Astryn: find Arduan and return with him. There was some tension between the party, and then Vega said that he was going to go get his ship, and he was going to meet them there. And that is where we're going to pick up today's episode. So you guys are, for Harold, Astryn, and Ralza'Kahn, you are all aboard the Bastard Star right now. And Ralza'Kahn, you were told by Saren to go wait in the common area that's in the Bastard Star, because she was going to basically interview you to get you a spot as a crew member on the Bastard Star. So that's where you're waiting, and we're going to go ahead and start with you as the crew of the Bastard Star comes in. You see Harold and Astryn. They kind of go off to other spots of the ship to kind of wait for this interview to happen. So Saren sits down in front of you, and you really get a better look at her. She's an elven woman, or elven heritage, possibly half-elf of some kind. She's got very, very red hair and tattoos all up her arms. She's stern, has a very stern look on her face, but also seems kind at the same time. Is there anything you want to say to her as she approaches you and sits down?
Ralza'Kahn sort of sits down as well in front of her, and just says, I appreciate the amount of trust it took to even give me this opportunity.
Well, Ralza'Kahn, here's the thing. When Luca says that I should trust somebody, I take that to heart, because I trust Luca more than I trust most people. So you've already got some points in your favor up to this point because of Luca. But I do want to know, you were in the Theocracy, yes?
Yes, I was a conscript.
Why did you leave?
I was asked to do something that at my very core I could not do and live with myself after if I had gone through with it.
And what was that?
We were on a routine patrol, and we came across a group of, what we would refer to as rebels at the time. I now know that they were just trying to defend their home and keep it the way that they had always had it. But they didn't look like children until my squad mates started firing on them, and they ended up killing one. And I saw that it was just children. And our squad leader told us to chase them and leave none alive. And I refused. And they turned their weapons on me almost immediately. And then I had to run. There was no way I was winning that fight.
I see.
I can elaborate if you wish.
No, I think I get the gist. So what are you good at? What can you do besides shoot guns?
That's unfortunately pretty much it right now. We were basically taught to be warriors, and that is the most we were ever allowed. Knowledge outside of that was purely the beliefs in the Theocracy and the forced meditations and chanting, and when it comes to skills, it was mostly just soldiering. Formations, tactics, weaponry, weapon maintenance,
Well,
general survival.
Can you lift heavy boxes?
That is probably my greatest proficiency.
And what languages do you speak, if any?
As part of our training, we had learned Celestial, along with Common, what's referred to among lizard folk as Northern Tongue, Sylvan, and Tindrelli.
Well, Celestial might come in handy, probably never, but definitely Northern Tongue. That seems to strike my fancy. Actually, hold on, I gotta look something up real quick.
Sure.
And plus inflation. All right, so I'm willing to offer you 100 gold a month. You come on board, and how comfortable are you with how do I put this? Odd jobs.
There really isn't a I don't even have a frame of reference. I was doing pretty much nothing but whatever I was ordered to do. Almost my entire life.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
That's a 20.
Natural?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. All right, so with a natural 20, you know exactly what she means by odd jobs. She is a mercenary, and her odd jobs, they vary. Some of it is go here, find a dude, kill him, go here, pick up some stuff, bring it to this place. It's criminal in nature, but you, with your insight check, you do also sense that there is a code that she follows, and she might be somebody who kind of lives outside the law, but still does things that not only benefit her and her crew, but benefit... She looks out for people.
If by odd jobs you're referring to the kinds of people that I was often sent to kill, then yes, I'm familiar with those jobs, and I would be more than happy to participate.
Welcome aboard the Bastard Star. Luca will show you to your bunk where you'll be sleeping. You kind of set it up how you want, and I'm gonna go get ready for takeoff. And she stands up and she heads to the bridge, or I should say the cockpit, and she begins to get things ready to go. Luca comes over and he shows you to a spot in the ship where they've got like berthing set up, and so you've got like a little bunk and a little locker and stuff like that. You could stow some stuff in there and whatnot.
Okay. Just for frame of reference, just from my character's size, are these bunks, I assume, are probably just regular sized?
So Luca's a bugbear. He's kind of tall, as well. So, well, he's a bugbear. He can fit into small spaces, so I guess that doesn't matter. But it'll probably be a little small, a little cramped, but there is enough space for you to like lay out fully and relax.
I'm going to say that I immediately get in my bunk and pass out right away because it's probably been a week or more since I've not been looking over my shoulder.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. All right. So let's jump over to Vega. So Vega, you left the Bastard Star to go to your ship.
Yes.
So what are you doing along the way?
Shit, that's a great question.
If you're doing anything along the way, or are you just going to head straight to your ship?
Sure. I think... Oh, gosh. I think currently... I don't think Vega's really going to have any one objective in mind right now. But I do think that he's probably just going to tail the Bastard Star. And I'll let him know, right? Like, I'll ping him and let him know where I am.
Okay.
So they're not like, oh my god, you know, like, who's that following us? I'll identify them. I'll identify myself, right? Identify the Colossus.
All right. So you go,
and I'll just let them know that I'll just be tailing behind them for a little while.
Okay.
As we make our way back to, oh gosh, whatever planet we're heading to get to Ralza'Kahn. Rasputin, that's the one. As we're heading to Rasputin.
All right.
Obviously, I'll be keeping an eyeball out for danger, anything that's attacking them, attacking me, whatever.
Sure.
Oh gosh, do I have crew on my ship? Is it all automated?
So the way that your ship is
Do I have automated crew? Do I have robots?
I think we talked about this. Your ship is kind of small, and so it's just one man. You could potentially have a second person on there, but it really is designed for one man to be able to crew, with the option of having a second person if you really wanted to. So no, you don't have crew. So you make your way through.
Do I have a droid of some kind? There's a question. Do I have a droid that might help me with the more technological aspects of the thing?
Do we have that droid that I helped fix?
We do still have that droid. Yes, you didn't specify that you had a droid prior to this on your ship. We haven't really talked about it.
Fair enough. Yeah. You're the DM. You tell me.
I'm gonna say no, but if you want to get a droid or something like that, we can talk about that.
Just pick one up at some point. Heck yeah.
So you make your way down to I pulled the map again. There it is. Down to Brewster Gate, where your apartment is. Actually, you didn't say you're going to your apartment. Sorry. You make your way down to the Merchant District, where the docking bay is, where the Colossus is docked. And you get aboard, and you flick all the switches on. You get it running and stuff like that, and you make your way up into just kind of in the sky. You're in the atmosphere, and you drop a ping to the Bastard Star to let them know, like, hey, I'm waiting for you guys. The crew of Bastard Star gets everything ready to go. They do all the necessary radio checks with the docking bay, air traffic control, and then they lift off. So the two ships, the Colossus and the Bastard Star, begin to make their way up into the atmosphere, and you all feel kind of a gentle. Has everyone here been on an airplane?
Yeah.
Has anyone not been on an airplane? Okay, so you guys know how whenever and take off, you kind of feel yourself get pulled back into the seat a little bit, and it's almost like your stomach drops just a bit as you begin to gain speed, and you lift off, and there's that pull back as you gradually rise through the sky, and as you crest up, and as you break the atmosphere, there's almost a drop as gravity goes away, and there's still like kind of like this synthetic gravity in the ship, but you feel a lot lighter once you've actually entered space, and you can see the stars and other planets and moons and a sun, and it's just this beautiful starscape in front of you. This sight. You've all seen it before, but it's always so beautiful to see just the different colors of the sky and the different colors of the planets. And as you punch the coordinates to Raspastin into your respective navigational computers, and you hit the switch to be able to actually go into that sub-light speed traveling speed, there's another lurch, and stars seem to fly past your window in these streaks, streaks of light, and you begin to soar through the galaxy at just supersonic speeds. The trip to Raspastin is about 3 days. Do you guys want to?
3 days in light speed?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dang. Cool.
Oh yeah. Is there anything that you guys want to do while you're traveling? Any conversations you want to have? Any tasks you want to perform? Anything like that?
Yes. Astryn's probably going to go check with her goblin friend.
Renga.
Yes, sorry, Renga. I've had a very long day. She's going to go check with Renga and see if she was able to make any progress on the robot that they found.
Okay. So you make your way down to the cargo area of the ship, where Renga likes to hang out, and she's tinkering on the land cruiser, trying to figure out what happened and just do a once over. She understands that a mechanic fixed it, but it wasn't her, so you find her down there. She's tinkering away.
Of course, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk in. Obviously sporting my New Republic jacket instead of the Master Star jacket.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of look over wherever she's at, and be like, "Hey, Ranga.
Oh, hey, Astryn.
Hey, were you able to get to that robot?"
Oh, yeah. The that new guy, Ralza'Kahn. He actually kind of got it up and running, but I've had to do some more tinkering with it. What exactly do you want its purpose to be?
Oh, well, you see, when my ship went down, I lost quite a bit of, let's see, I didn't have a crew, but I did lose quite a bit, whenever the ship went down. And, one of them was a deckhand that was a robot, and, thought maybe we could program him to be a deckhand for the Bastard Star.
I'm still not crazy about having a theocracy droid on the ship, but if you want to reprogram him,
Robots that can be programmed.
you're gonna have to find a robotics expert. This girl ain't it.
Oh, well, at least you got it working, Ranga.
It's somewhat functionable. Still,
Flip it on, let me
clunky
see.
piece of shit. And
Dad, I have to agree.
she goes over to the droid, and she flicks on the switch to get it running, and it sits bolt upright. And the droid itself is very it's got a very metallic frame. Well, of course it's a metallic frame, but like almost a skeletal frame to it, and a kind of a square head. And it sits up. Its eyes are kind of yellow, and it sits up and says, "I am Cindy. What is my directive?"
Ashton's gonna look a little shocked and just kind of look and be like, "Hi, Cindy. What is the last thing you remember?"
I was hunting heretics.
Define heretic.
A heretic is a person believing in or practicing religious heresy. A person holding an opinion at odds with what is generally accepted. Heretic.
Cool. Do you know who you worked for?
I worked for the Xionagar Theocracy. Who do you work for?
Okay, so they program. I work for myself.
You are a heretic.
Oh god, it's becoming self-aware. Kill it.
And as soon as he says you are a heretic, Ranga jumps in and flicks the switch back off. I told you, it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, just a little bit of reprogramming. He'll be alright.
Well, you better get to that. You need to do
Or I guess-
processing core, and she starts rambling on about all the different things that it's going to need.
You know what? I kind of like the name Cindy. And then she's gonna snap her fingers and then rush off to her. Wait, hold on. Is it like a shared living situation, or is it like individual like bunks and like little rooms?
So, Saren has like private quarters. It's like a
Oh, okay.
small room. But yes, the crew has
Yeah.
shared living quarters. There's like a male-female split. So like Zarkan and Luca are on one side with Harold, and then you and Ranga would be on the other side.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna rush into my bunk and start like digging around, and like the trunk and stuff that I have over there, and obviously kind of avoiding the sleeping lizard man over in the other bunk, and I'm gonna find like things to make a wig out of.
A wig?
A wig. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Some of it involves scissors and thread and needles and maybe a little bit of what color is Ardawan?
Well, Ardawan's a panda, so he's black and white.
Black and white. Okay. What color is Luca?
He's brown, so he's a bugbear. I forgot about Ardawan. Ardawan is also there. Sorry.
Yeah. Might involve a little bit of Luca's fur, without him knowing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead then. If you're going to try to get some of Luca's fur, where are you trying to get his fur from?
Just like just, like off of his back or something like that. Just sneak up behind him, snip a little bit of hair whenever I can, or maybe like kind of watch him as like he's grooming and try to pick fur out of like his hairbrush or something like that.
Okay.
But I want to do it without him knowing. Yeah, I want to do it without him knowing because like obviously he might be a little weirded out by that.
I'm going to say that you could stealth well enough to do this, but I want you to make a sleight of hand check.
I saw that coming. All right, here we go.
Do
Let's
we?
go, 21.
Okay.
Get me a bugbear fur wig.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get, I'm going to say, like a handful of hair from his back and another handful from his hairbrush.
Is this in the same room I'm sleeping in?
Well, see, Luke is doing other things around the ship, so...
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Interesting.
I was just curious.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, cool. So I'm gonna fashion a wig out of the fur that I find.
All right.
Because I mean we have a few days, right?
We do have a few
and I want to put it on. I want to work on it throughout the trip.
Make a note, and I'm gonna say that you need to get 12 handfuls of hair, and you have 2 right now.
12 handfuls of hair. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Anybody else want to say or do anything on this couple-day trek to Ralza'Kahn?
Harold's gonna go find Saren.
Okay. So you wander through the ship and you find Saren in the cockpit.
Excuse me, Miss Saren.
Yes, Harold. What's up? Come on in. Have a seat right there.
Thank you. I'm just returning your flintlock of the Felcox that you let me borrow.
Thank you, Harold. I appreciate that.
No, thank you for allowing me to hold on to it.
Did you have to use it?
No. Luckily, I did not.
Good.
And then I did want to just chat with you about a conversation I overheard while I was in the city.
Oh?
Yes, but it is a very sensitive conversation, I believe. So maybe one that might possibly need to be with Aethor as well.
You want me to call Aethor and have a conversation with him?
Yes, I think that might be best.
Oh, all right. I'll give him a call. Ralza'Kahn, it sounded like you were going to say something.
I was just wondering if is there anyone also sleeping in their bunks near mine?
So at the moment, no one's sleeping.
Okay.
But Luca's would be. So imagine a small little space with 2 racks on the bottom and 2 racks on the top, and then another space, same setup, and that's how the crew quarters are. So Lucas is on the other side, and then Harold's would be either above Luca or you, and then Ardawan would be the other one.
Okay. It doesn't matter too much for interacting with other players right now, but let's just say Ralza'Kahn is trapped in a pretty terrible dream and is saying some stuff under his breath that would probably terrify anyone that was there if they were there.
Okay. Just for...
Would Astryn hear that?
No, because so there's 2 separate cubbies for the housing. For the birthday.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay, I got you now.
Yeah. So no, you would have had to sneak into the male quarters in order to get the hairbrush. But just for my knowledge, what is Ralza'Kahn having a nightmare about?
When he was being chased in the forest by his former squad mates, and them like screaming heretic at him, and him like under his breath, he's just like saying like in his sleep, I'm not a heretic. I'm a good person. I'm just like confronted with his own like the conflict in his mind in that moment. He's reliving it.
Okay. Okay.
And just the images of them screaming at him and shooting at him while he's running away, trying to get away from them, trying to find any safe place to hide.
Okay. Let's jump back to Harold. So a screen kind of pops up in the cockpit, and you see Aethor's face come up, and he says, "Hey, Saren, what's going on? You called. You don't usually call when you're out. What's happening?" And she points at you, Harold, and she says, "Well, Harold here wanted to have a conversation with you. He wanted to tell me something, wanted you to also hear it. So I guess, Harold, go for it. What's up?"
Yes. Well, while I was in Hexenvorup, I saw something, and I just had some questions. I'm nothing accusatory or anything like that. I just need to know what's going on. I ended up seeing Arwina over there, and she was talking to a lieutenant on behalf of Salvador Kethkai, and there was also a Lionel rep of the crime syndicate, Duo Toss, talking about manufacturing plants and allowing a rep to stay and have a small outpost. And then Salvador Kethkai himself was there, and I was barely able to flee without him noticing me or recognizing me. But for them to be having a conversation as such, just out in the open, was very, very concerning. And so I also heard the name Azarwan Cromwell that was dropped by the lizard folk who was representing Kethkai, and so I wanted to be sure that you two were aware of this dealing and make sure that it is actually a good idea to have someone of such rapport, I guess would be the correct term for him, to be this close to the city.
Harold, you watch as you're saying this to Aethor that his brow furrows, and his usually smiley self, his smile disappears, and he exchanges a glance with Saren, and then he looks at you and says, "Harold, I didn't sanction any conversation. I didn't know Salvador Kethkai was on my planet."
Yes, sir. I had to disguise myself and run, hoping he wouldn't recognize me or my scent. I was maybe 50 paces from him, and I did take some recordings and pictures, just in case of a situation such as this, that you weren't aware that this was going on. I can send those to you with Saren's help, of course.
Harold, yes, I'd like you to send those to me, and thank you for letting me know.
Of course, and like I said, I'm not trying to stir the pot or get Arwina in trouble, but at first I couldn't believe it was her. I had to get closer, and when I saw it was, I was quite taken aback that she would be meeting with a rep from Duo Otas and people on behalf of Salvador.
Harold, you did the right thing, and I appreciate you letting me know.
Of course, sir, and if there's anything else you would need me to do, please don't hesitate to ask.
Absolutely. And, Harold, do you mind giving me and Saren a moment to talk?
Oh, not at all. It was nice to see you, Aethor.
It was good to see you too, Harold. You take care of yourself out there, all right?
You as well. Thank you, Miss Saren. And Harold will leave the room.
Yep, you stand up from your seat in the cockpit, you walk out, and a door closes and seals off the cockpit. And you make your way back into the bowels of the Bastard Star. Vega?
B.
Are you just jamming to Space Tunes over there?
Oh, hell yes, dude. Are you kidding me? This is Vega's downtime, but it doesn't have to be a serious fucking assassin monk guy. Oh yeah.
So what does Vega do on his long space travels when it's just him and his ship? Like, what's he do?
Oh, there's definitely some meditation. There's definitely some monk training, right? So he's staying in shape that way, right? He's meditating. He's going through the maneuvers. Now that he knows magic, there's probably a lot of that going on, where he's using Mage Hand. He's using his spells within reason, obviously. So he's not trying to tire himself out, but yeah, he's practicing with those spells for sure. He's probably using Mind's Eye, Mind Sliver.
Okay.
Pretty often, and working on his accuracy with that. Witch Bolt. Definitely working on his Witch Bolt accuracy.
I like this. I like this downtime that you're at. What's your training montage song?
My training montage song?
Yeah. I get this picture in my head of Vega shirtless, like doing sit-ups on this bar. He's upside down, and then he's meditating on top of the bar, and then he's like practicing on this training dummy with his magic. This is what I'm picturing. Of course, it could look completely different to you, but
oh, girls just wanna have fun.
I want it to be something so comical. That's not Vega at all, though. But I want it to be. I want it to be something ironically just lighthearted and fun.
This is like the final countdown, then.
I don't know. That might be too serious. I don't know. I have no idea what his training montage song would be.
All right. Well,
it's the I'll
let you think about it, and then we'll come back.
We'll think about that one.
Well, we'll come back to your training montage. All right, so I'll say that's the close of the first day. You guys should have everything. You probably don't need to take a long rest, but if you want to go ahead and hit a long rest, go for it. Excuse me. Anything happening the second day?
Oh, you gotta know there's more hair collecting. Actually, what color fur does Harold have?
Harold, what color fur are you?
I guess you could say it's kind of like probably pretty similar to Jacob's, where it's like a dirty blonde with little hints of red in it.
Ooh. A little dirty blonde fear bog. All right. Okay, Harold's a nice guy though, so I'm not going to be sneaking up and snatching any of his hair off of his body, but I might be like searching like his stuff to find hair or like his hair brush. How successful am I at that?
So where is my hairbrush?
So, are you trying to hide this from Harold?
I mean, if you ask, he would probably give it to you.
I'm alluding to that.
Astryn definitely would get the idea that if she were to ask Harold and say, "Hey, Harold, could I have some of your fur?" Even without like explaining what it's for, he probably would. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna walk up to Harold and just casually say, like, "Hey, Harold, do you mind if I have a little bit of your fur?"
Oh, Miss Astryn, how much of my fur do you need? And does it matter whether it's on a hairbrush or comes directly from my head?
Does not matter at all. About a handful.
About a handful? Yeah, of course. Let me go get that for you.
Thank you.
He'll come back with 2 handfuls for you.
Ooh, thank you, Harold. You're a peach.
You can mark 2 more handfuls of hair.
Perfect. That's from Harold. Yeah, I'm still going after Lucas because Luca, he might look at me weird if I ask him for fur.
Anything else happening the second day? Ralza'Kahn, you gonna say or do anything?
Oh, on the second day, I feel like I'd probably slept close to 12 hours at that rate then. On the second day, I'd probably just wake up incredibly hungry, and I'd try to find Luca to ask him what the situation is for creating meals. So
you wake up and you find Luca, and of course, he's ready to get you kind of trained up and show you the ropes of like what you're going to be doing. And he shows you where the kitchen is, where you can get food. There is like synthetically replicated foods. There are also some like grocery items, and it's one of those things where Saren, as the ship captain, will purchase things for the ship, but then if you want something specific or you want some sort of other item on the ship, that you are required to get it yourself and just label it to keep it so that everyone knows that it's yours. But there's some stuff in there. You can make yourself some food and eat and whatnot. And so, Lucas stands by while you eat. And then he, whenever you're done eating, he is going to show you where the two gunner turrets are.
Ah.
So on the top of the ship is a laser cannon, like a quad cannon kind of deal. And he shows you how to run it and whatnot, the seats and how to adjust the seat, the targeting computer, and how it syncs up with the targeting computer that's in the cockpit, how to maneuver it and whatnot, where the safe is, and just all the different things, and kind of works with you on some of the the jargon that they use on board to help you if you whenever you do get into a scenario where you'd have to use it. You'll understand what's going on. Then he takes you to the bottom of the ship. There's a ladder that goes down, and there's a torpedo cannon on the bottom.
Ooh.
And he shows you the same thing, how to work that and run that. And of course, the mechanics for that are D&D mechanic-wise. If you're doing it by yourself, it takes an action to like load it, if you will, or let it cool down, and then an action to fire it. So you fire it one turn, you wait, you have to load it on the next turn, then on your third turn you could fire it again.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Probably keeps it from being too overpowered.
Yes.
I like that. I ask Luca if there's any chance we could fly near an asteroid field so I can get some practice in, because I don't want to be fumbling in the middle of an actual fight.
So Luca tells you that as soon as we're done with this Rasbastin run, I'll make sure that we get plenty of target practice, but we do seem to be kind of on the clock for this one.
Understood. Anything else you need to show me?
Just don't startle Ranga. She will throw things at you.
Noted. Thank you for that. And thank you for vouching for me. You don't know what this means. Or maybe you do. I'm sure you went through similar.
When I left the Theocracy, it was hell. Trying to find my way into the Republic and get on their good graces. But of course, I did. I got in good graces with the Republic, and I basically just did the same thing I was doing in the Theocracy, so I left them. Of course, it was easier leaving. They're not genocidal maniacs.
Yeah.
I know it's hard.
Did you ever have to run from any search parties or anything? Because I luckily was able to avoid most of that. There was one that I knew was tracking me, but they never saw or never found me. And that's what I was thinking about most of the time, of if this is also what you had gone through. Part of why I came looking for you.
At the start, there was search parties, but I stayed for a while in areas where the Theocracy just couldn't go.
Do you think we'll run into any of them out here?
It's possible. Rasbastin's kind of a remote place that holds no affiliation to Theocracy or Republic, so there's probably a presence.
No, on Crest Cole, I spent maybe 3 days in the wilderness trying to make sure that they couldn't find me there. And surviving off the land on a planet like that, I'm sure you can imagine.
That probably wasn't easy. How'd you get off Crest Call anyway?
I ended up turning myself into cargo. That was a solid 3 days of not eating and waiting for my crate to be taken off of the ship that I had stowed on.
Damn, man, that's crazy. You don't You don't fit in small spaces like I do.
No, I still got a crick in my back from that.
Oh, here, I'll pop it for you. And he wraps his lanky, large bugbear arms around you. And he cracks your back.
I understand he doesn't have to roll for that, but I'm curious what it would be.
Sure, I'll roll a strength check for Luca. You call this athletics.
You die.
Yeah, he breaks your back. Yeah, well, let's do athletics. Oh, he has advantage on this.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's gonna.
It's too good.
I'm gonna.
That's an 18.
Oh.
So I would say that that's a good back cracking. If it had been like a natural 1, then...
Luca's a chiropractor now?
Oh,
Yeah, Luca's now a
finally.
chiropractor.
And I just kind of melt onto the bed. Or onto the, against the controls of the gun we're standing next to. It was such relief. Thank you, Luca.
Don't mention it. Gotta have you ship shape.
Would I be able to make another sleight of hand to try to get some more Luca fur?
In just a moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you guys done with your thing?
I take it there's a common area.
There is a common area. It's kind of in the center of the... there's kind of 2 decks, if you will. One of them is more like a half deck, and that's where like the cargo area is. And so the upper deck, which is officially the main deck, there's a common area in the center, and then off to one side is like where the beds, the bed chambers are.
Okay. I just asked Luca, like, you want to just go back to the common area for now, unless there's something else you wanted to show me?
Yeah, sure. Let's head back there. So the two of you leave the gunner's turret, and you make your way to the common area. Excuse me. And you sit down. You find Ardawan. He's there. He's meditating. And Vega.
Yeah.
Did you think of your montage song?
It's got to be I Need a Hero. It's got to be.
That's a good choice.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Streetwise Hercules and all that. Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. What a great song choice. I'm assuming second day for Vega is pretty much the same thing, just...
It's probably quiet dinner at home and watching his space operas. His space soap operas. But Vega doesn't just watch them. As he's watching these, he will transform into the characters and attempt to essentially mimic them as best he can. So he'll try to get their voices down right. He'll try to transform between characters as fast as he can.
Okay.
And as he's kind of watching it, he'll kind of act out and recite their lines as they're speaking. Yeah, that's what he does.
Vegas sounds kind of adorable.
I love Vega. This is amazing.
You will never, ever see... This is his private moments. You will never see him like this in public, ever.
I'm just picturing...
When he is around you, it will be quiet and just fucking angry.
You know in Stardust, the captain of the lightning catcher ship?
No, but that
Oh,
sounds weird.
yes.
He has a closet full
Yes.
of... he's basically a cross-dresser, and so he'll put on opera music and dance around his the captain's quarters. It's giving off the same energy there. The same level.
Vega probably does have some kind of fun with this, but this is purely
Oh, sure.
I'm doing this as training.
He's convinced himself that this is...
But secretly he does. He loves it. He loves doing this. He is. He's a total theater kid. He's like a closeted theater
Hell
kid.
yeah. So...
Be right back real quick.
All right, so we'll go back to the Bastard Star, and it's the end of the second day. You guys will be pulling into Rasputin tomorrow, and as you all bed down for the night, Astryn, you're laying in your rack. You have collected another bit of Luca's hair. I'll give you a freebie, a 5th one.
Yay!
And you see Ranga. She's coming back from the showers, and she's got athletic shorts on and a My Alchemical Romance tank top, and she's
Nice.
drying her hair. And as she opens up her locker, you see a poster in there, and it's for a scrap car racer, and it's Bartholomew. She just kind of looks at it, sighs, and then closes her locker, and then goes back over to her rack.
I'm gonna typical sleepover slumber party girl fashion, kind of lean on my rack with my hands on my chin and go, "Somebody's gotta cry."
Ranga pulls a wrench out of nowhere and walks over to you.
I'll kind of giggle and lean back and be like, "Hey, I don't mean anything of it."
It's not a crush. It's a sport. And he's the greatest scrap car racer out there.
That sigh makes me beg to differ.
It's the finals in 3 weeks, and I'm probably gonna miss it.
Where does it take place?
Vacalore.
Vacalore. Yeah, that's too bad. Do you race yourself?
Ranga sits down on her rack, and she goes, well, I've always wanted to be a pit crew.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you do have the skill for it.
But the off-season doesn't exactly pay the bills.
Yeah.
Then Ranga kind of glowers at you for a moment. You realize that she realizes that she's said too much. And then she just kind of gruffly says, well, good night, Astryn. And then she turns over in her rack, goes to sleep.
I'm just going to roll over on my back and be like,
if you tell anyone, I'll find you, bitch.
Yeah. So, the end of the second day comes to a close, and partway through the day, excuse me, for those of you who are manning a station that is by a navigational computer, it begins to beep, and whoever's piloting the ship pulls the lever down, and the ship deaccelerates out of sublight speed into a normal speed. You all feel the inertia as the ship stops moving forward and kind of slows down, and so you kind of rock a little bit, and there's that drop in your stomach as you...
I would think that Astryn's stomach has a little bit of an extra drop because she's going back to Rasputin.
This is true.
Yeah.
And as you're approaching the atmosphere of Rasputin, you all see the planet for what it is. And it is a dry desert. It's just sandy and rocky. There's some lighter, more honey-colored spots. There's some darker, reddish-colored sections of the planet, much like how Mars has a snow cap in the upper and lower poles. It also has kind of an icy spot as well. And Saren begins to pilot the ship towards the planet to make its approach. When you all hear it in the ship, there is an alarm that goes off, and Luca rushes to the bridge or to the cockpit, and looks before he gets to the cockpit. He turns around and he looks at Zarkan, and he looks at Astryn. And he says, hey, you guys, go man the gunner's turrets. And Harold, you, come here.
Oh, okay.
And he takes off with Harold to the cockpit. Saren.
I just nod and head back to where the gunners are.
Sweet. So over the intercom system, you guys can hear the conversation that's happening. And what's going on right now is 3 pirate vessels have stopped the Bastard Star and are demanding to board.
Oh, God.
Vega.
Yes.
You are near the Bastard Star, as you have also dropped out of hyperspeed. What is it that... I'm going to give you an opportunity to make an action. What is it that you're going to do right now?
I recognize them as pirates, right? Important question.
Let's see.
Before I just
would you recognize
start
them?
shooting at them.
Roll a perception check.
That's my first damn question.
Would I recognize?
Well, so the intercom system.
Well, sorry, I recognize them as pirates. Is my question really?
Yes.
Okay. Should I still? Let's roll the. Why not? Let's just roll a perception. That is a total of 15.
Yeah.
So do I recognize them?
No, I wouldn't say you recognize them. In this part of the galaxy, pirates are kind of a dime a dozen. So
Bastards.
it's just another.
Okay.
It's just another crew, you know. They haven't.
The Bastard Star is alert to this problem.
They kind of. So, if you imagine a clock, like an analog clock, you've got 12, 9, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
The pirates have kind of positioned themselves in that area, and so their 6 o'clock position is open at the moment, but they are kind of surrounded on 3 sides.
Okay.
They don't seem to notice you, though.
They don't know, so the pirates don't notice me, but they're well aware of what's going on. They're well aware of the Bastard Star, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy, let's take a look at my stuff. Okay. I guess first off, I'm gonna just warn the Bastard Star via radio, just in case. And I'm gonna tell them that pirates. That's it. That's all he says. No, that's not all he says. He tells you that I don't recognize them, but it looks like they're not going to let you pass without harassing you.
Luca on the other line, he says, yeah, well, why don't we try to give these boys a surprise? You think you can get around the backside?
I do. And with that, I'll maneuver the Colossus around, let's say the one on their right, and I'm going to try to flank that first ship.
Okay.
So I'm going to sort of careen the fuck out from wherever the hell I was, right? I'm sure I'm hiding behind something, or maybe I'm just at a far off distance. I will push the Colossus behind the ship on their 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Let's do bonus target. Targeting computer as a bonus action with my technological skill. Wow, I rolled a 2 on that one.
Ooh boy.
Can't quite seem to get a lock on. But I'm still gonna try to attack. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should disruptor blast. I'm gonna roll flat. I'm gonna roll physical die on this one because I don't think we've got all that set up in our D&D Beyond. Do we?
For what?
For the ship's attack, the Colossus's attack abilities, actions, things like that.
No, all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll flat. I'm just gonna roll physical die for that one.
Sounds good. And while you're doing that, I will explain. So the stat block that I have created for the Colossus, the Bastard Star, and the pirate vessels, I kind of borrowed some ideas for the structure of them from Stars Without Number and also Daggerheart. So
Sure.
some of the way that some things are set up will kind of have they'll appear to have a feel of those two game systems, but I believed that they would work really well in this scenario or in this setting, and I can kind of explain it more in detail later. But for right now, if you want to go ahead and tell me what your roll was.
Okay, so I think I'm just going to attack straight up, and that is going to be a 15.
Awesome. Yeah. So a 15 hits.
Excellent. Let me pull out another D4. Make my life a little easier. I said, let me pull out another D4. There it is. There it is. Kapow. 4. Okay. That's a total of 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Oh, sorry. No. Hang on. That's 3D4. My bad. I rolled 4D4. Redo. It's 4. So I actually rolled 8 damage. Okay. I don't have any other abilities. I'm not.
And you hit them with the. I
hit him with the cannon. Just the regular cannon.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, so it was just like a
that was a surprise attack. Because if you if we both remember correctly, whenever you got a gift and it had to do with your ship.
Oh shit, that's not on my block though.
It's not, and I didn't
Or is
put
it?
on there.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, that's right. Dude, don't I? I have a gift.
You were given a gift.
I got a special gift. I was given a gift. That was it a stealth drive? I can't remember if
Yes,
it was a
it was.
stealth drive. It was a stealth drive,
Yeah, it was a
wasn't
stealth
it?
drive.
Yes, it was. Okay. I'm gonna make sure to write that down somewhere.
Okay, so I
Stealth
have
drive.
Astryn's initiative.
Do I have an initiative? A bonus initiative to the singer? No, I don't, do I?
It'll be your initiative.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Pow! That would be a 12. Stealth drive. Yeah, so the Colossus comes careening silently and invisibly to the enemy, and then comes out of stealth and fires at one of the ship on their 3 o'clock.
All right, sweet. Zarkan,
It's very flashy.
What is your initiative?
6.
6?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a moment, just to double check over that stat block I sent you, and then you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Who wants to do what specifically? Luca grabbed Harold because he did have a task for him that he wanted him to fulfill, and I've talked to Kristen about this already. So basically, either cannon or the torpedo.
Astryn's probably never really fired a torpedo before, so she's probably going to be very excited about that. But it would also
Yay, violence!
Yeah,
boy.
but it would also depend on
Oh,
what
boy.
Zarkan's strengths are. Like if he's really good at the torpedo, then okay, fine, you can have it.
I've
Here
definitely
you go,
fired
killing again.
quad barrel
Oh,
mounted gun before, so the quad barrel laser cannon would be right up my alley.
Cool. I will fire the torpedo.
Okay.
I'm
So-
already headed to the gun.
Sweet. Okay,
Where's
so
John Williams when you need him?
I know, right? Oh my god. So Harold, you're on you're in the cockpit of the Bastard Star, and then the two that are in the gunners, the gunner turrets, Astryn and Zarkan. You guys watch as the Colossus Vega ship kind of appears and fires
Hell
on
yeah.
the ship that is to the 3 o'clock position of the Bastard Star. And it makes a hit and does a good little bit of damage there.
I'll probably turn and try to see if I can't pull that 3 o'clock off of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or at least one of the ships off of them.
So you're gonna use your movement to try to get one of those ships to follow you.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy enough. Yeah. So when it comes to their turn, that will happen.
And now is the time I have classical music playing in the background as this is going on. We've
Hell
switched
yeah.
from that montage to the fucking the Claire de Lune. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. So, Astryn, you are up first.
Oh, sweet. Cool. I will fire my torpedo, I guess. Do I have to load it first?
Yes, you will have to load it.
Oh, okay, so technically this turn would be me loading it. Okay. Huh.
I will, as a friendly reminder, you have one other person on board the ship that could help you.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna swing by and see if Renga will help me reload the torpedoes.
Renga refuses. She says that she's going to stay down in the to be able to make repairs.
I'm gonna be like, cool, Ardawan, let's load some torpedoes.
Oh, certainly. Just show me how to do it.
You take the pointy end and you stick it in the tube, and then you
Awesome.
latch it shut, and then I push a button.
So I'm gonna say that's gonna be your turn. You found Ardawan and got him onto the gun with you. He loads the torpedo, and then we're gonna move to Vega. Vega, it is your turn.
Okay. Do I have one of these guys' attention?
Yes, you do have one of their attention. We're just gonna call him Pirate 1.
Pirate.
Or
Got it.
excuse me, the Marauder. My bad.
Ooh, the Marauder. Okay. I want to pull this guy away from their ship as much as I can.
Turn.
Yes, I would love to circle around this guy and hit him again with the cannon if I could.
Go for it.
Whee! Dun, dun. Actually, bonus action targeting computer. Let's see if I can't make that happen again. Wow, that's a 1. Hell no, I can't. Still don't know how that thing works.
I guess not.
Push the buttons! The buttons aren't working! Attack. 16.
I do nothing.
The buttons do nothing, exactly.
A 16 will
Let's
hit.
fucking go. It's time to hurt these guys. That's, Oh, that's not, wow, that's bad. I did 4 damage, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Sorry, crew, I'm doing my best. Not crew, I'm doing my best here.
Alright, any other thing you're doing? You say that's bonus action,
Yeah, it was bonus
and your
action.
movement.
Probably just try to drag this guy. Ooh. How about if I try... I'm going to try to maneuver the Colossus and get this guy close to one of the other enemy ships. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little tricky maneuver.
Let's call this a technology check.
Hell yeah. There we go. 17.
Awesome. So you're able to maneuver around this Marauder pilot, and you kind of position yourself so that as you fly past one of the other pirate ships, you kind of fly down, so that whenever he goes to take his turn, he'll have to make a roll to hit you instead of his buddy.
Okay.
Which will actually bring us up to one of the other pirate ships. So he is going to... we'll say this is the one at the 9 o'clock position. And what he's going to do is he is going to kind of back up a little bit, and then he is going to take a shot at the Bastard Star.
Damn.
And he crits.
Double damn.
Who is keeping track of the Bastard Star's stats?
I guess I can.
Okay, so he fires out with his cannon, and you guys are going to take 12 points of damage. So for whoever's keeping track, that is going to be -2 from the shield.
And the shield is 7, right?
Your shield is 10. Your HP is 7.
Oh, shield is 10. Okay.
So, that's going to be his turn. The other pirate ship, it is his turn as well. Or next, I should say. And so he's also going to make an attack at the Bastard Star. And he misses with his cannon. So, his targeted computer didn't lock, and a round just goes wide. Which will bring us up to Harold. So, Harold... Luca has, when he brought you into the cockpit, he set you down in front of a targeting computer. And what this does is it identifies enemy vessels and allows, it basically it grabs a lock on them, and can help the gunners in their job of firing at them. So what you can do is roll a d20. You can add your technology ability to this.
Let me find my technology. Hold on. Here it is. What did I roll? 18 plus 6. So 18, 19, 24.
So, because you rolled high enough, you can give either the torpedo, or the quad cannon advantage on their next attack.
Which one does more damage?
The torpedo does more damage.
Okay. I'll give the torpedo advantage.
Okay, so Astryn, on your next turn, you will have advantage on your attack.
Cool.
Next up is going to be Zarkan. Zarkan, what are you doing?
I guess is there like the torpedo bay is like on the bottom of the ship, you said? And so the gunner's
Yes.
on the top of the ship. And the position of
Yes.
the pirate ships is, can I even target any of them right now?
Yes, the cannon swivels, so you are able to fire at. Like you could do a full 360 if you
Oh,
wanted
okay, I see. The ship that the Colossus has been attacking, I want to target that ship. And we'll do...
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
That'd be a 20. I don't think it's not natural, though.
Not natural 20? Okay. Yeah, so a dirty 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Let's see, it's 1d6.
Yes.
Be a 4.
Perfect.
Me being a ranger, would that add anything to the 4 with me being a ranger, even though I'm using the gun?
Yes, I apologize. I did forget to put that these will be plus your dex modifier.
Oh, okay.
Vega, I apologize.
As far as yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so it'll be
let's see,
whatever your dex
dexterity,
modifier
it'll
is,
be
just add that.
All right. It's 7, then.
7 diamonds.
And is there specific parts of the ship that we can target? Can I say that I was trying to hit their engines?
If you want to specifically target their engines, I will say that you, with the damage that you've done, you have succeeded in damaging the vehicle, and so it is reduced. It's actually, its speed has been reduced to 0.
Okay.
So it is stationary at the moment.
Sorry for retroactively doing that, but...
No, you're good. You're good. It is actually now that ship's turn. So you fire off the quad cannon, and it impacts with the kind of the rear of the ship, and you watch as its thrusters they flicker and then they die out, and the ship halts in. It stops moving, and it seems to be down, but it is still intact. It's looking pretty beat up though. It is their turn. They are going to attempt to fire back at Vega. But they are actually going to do this with disadvantage.
Ow! Let's fucking go. Too crafty.
A 7 will miss you.
Yes.
So that brings us up to the top of the round.
Die, man.
Astryn.
Yes. So Harold was able to use the nav computer to, or not nav computer, the targeting computer to give me a little
Yes.
advantage on the roll. Cool. And I've got Ardawan helping me load torpedoes, so that cuts my time in half. So I don't have to necessarily skip a turn. So I've got a torpedo locked and loaded. And what am I rolling?
So you're going to roll a D12. Well, which ship are you going for?
Oh, let's see. I'm pretty sure Zarkan and Vega have ship number 3. The 3 o'clock position.
The Marauder.
Yeah, they're pretty well taken care of. So I'm gonna shoot a torpedo at I think I'm gonna target the 12 o'clock position.
Okay. Go for it.
Do you want me to what is it, D20 and add dex?
No, it's a D20 plus.
Oh, plus.
it's
Hold on, I'm not
plus
even looking
4.
at the thing. Hold on.
It's a plus 4 to hit.
Oh, 4. Okay, here we go. I see it. I wasn't looking at the stats right away. All right, so D20 plus 4. Oh, natural 20 for the first roll.
Hell yes.
Natural fucking 20.
And then
A lot of really
Yeah,
good rolls
really.
tonight, damn.
Oh yeah, well I'll take the natural 20 because I mean, after all, I do have advantage. So.
All right, so that'll be roll 2d10 plus your dex mod.
Okay, so 2d10 plus dex. Okay, so 2d10. Go blammo. That is an 8 plus dex, so plus 3. So until I'm 12.
12 total?
12 total. And I'll have Arda 1 get right onto loading the next torpedo.
Awesome. Sweet.
Yeah,
So you
on,
you fire
get
this
on
torpedo
it.
and it hits this ship and does, a pretty decent amount of damage to it. You can see that it is hurting. It is still able to fly, but it is half speed right now.
That is pretty cool. I am gonna look over at Arda 1 and be like, I have got to get me one of these.
Where would we put it?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
Vega.
Yeah. Let's try to take down the Marauder.
Go for it.
Whee! Here we go. First, I'm going to try to bonus action technology. We're going to target a computer. Ooh, I rolled an 18 that time. Let's go. How did that work out?
So you rolled an 18. So
Make a technological check to locate enemies on a 16-20 gain advantage.
Yes. So it should be 18 to 20.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So if I roll an 18 to a 20, then I gain advantage on attacking them.
Yes.
I thought this was like targeting computer will allow. Never mind. I'm dumb. I was like, oh, does targeting computer allow me to like crit on an 18? I was like, why don't I just keep trying to use it? That's why, because it doesn't. Might be. All right, we're just gonna attack the Marauder again.
Go for it.
Ooh, 16. 16 on the Marauder.
That'll hit.
I don't freaking it. That'll hit something. And I'm adding my dex bonus to my attack, right?
Yes.
11 damage.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That classical music really working.
That
It
classical
is.
music
It's
is
pulling
wicked.
for me. It's pulling for
So
me.
I forgot what the name of the music is called, but the one that's like ha 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 ha.
Oral music.
Yeah, some real nice choral music starts playing as this ship just explodes.
Let's go.
And of course, you're in space, so it's silent. You don't hear anything. It's just this.
Yep.
It shatters, and there's like a flash of light, and it just little shards of it kind of go everywhere. Vega, good turn.
But it's fantasy space.
I know it's fantasy space, but guess what? The laws of physics still apply. So,
But do we feel the explosion
Doesn't
from
apply for Star Wars.
the shockwave?
yes, you would still. The ship would be buffeted slightly. It would be. I don't know the mechanics of that one. I'm not a astrophysicist. But anyway, pirate vessel number 1 is going to make an attack at the Colossus. Oh wait, no.
Shut up.
He's been going after the Bastard Star, so he's gonna go after the Bastard Star again.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck off. Don't look at me. Don't look over here. What do you got? A warrant?
And he misses.
A warrant for that?
So his round goes off. It's the next pirate's turn. He is going to go after the Colossus.
No. You should go after them because they've got poor people. No, I'm kidding.
And he
I'm
also
kidding.
misses.
Let's go.
So I guess this shockwave that was caused by the explosion, I guess, might have fried their targeting computers a little bit, and they just weren't able to hit you guys. Which brings us to Harold.
I have questions.
What's up?
How far? Okay, so there's 2 ships left.
Yes.
How far are they?
I would say. Well, how far? What's your range there?
Well, it depends.
I'm gonna say they're probably about anywhere between 75 and 100 feet away.
Okay, because this is up to 90 feet. But then I was gonna do some like physics shit and be like, okay, well, what's the velocity that I could shoot it at and the angle and get it a little further if they were further. But if they're close to 90, then it would work. And other question, how far is I don't even know what you call it, but like where Astryn is, where the torpedoes are, how far is she from me?
Ooh. 20 feet.
Okay. And third question, how much do those torpedoes weigh?
20 pounds.
Okay, never mind.
What's your max weight on that?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Are you trying to cast catapult?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
I had a feeling this is where this was going.
Catapult is great. I don't know how you're doing this in space and like in between through the ship. Like you're like, I don't know how you're doing that, but that's awesome.
So the rules of catapult is it's something that you have to see it.
I choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried.
You don't have to see it?
No.
Oh.
The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction that I choose before falling to the ground.
Is this spell targeted? You have to target something to cast a spell. If you can't see your target, you can't cast your spell.
Yeah, you would have to. Yeah, if you're trying to an object that you choose, right? So you have it's a targeted spell, so you would have to be able to see the object.
It just says in a direction that I choose. I'm not targeting an object.
In order to cast the spell,
in order to cast a spell, you'd have to target an object.
Well, yeah, that's why I was trying to get to where Astryn is, and he said she's only 20 feet away. So I could see the torpedo.
So yeah, you'd be able to see the. You know what? I like this idea, and so I'm gonna rule cool this one.
And since it's not a creature, they wouldn't have to make a dex saving throw. So it just says the object strikes. When it strikes a target, it stops moving, and when the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
So if it just hits the ship, it would stop at the ship, and the ship would take 3d8 damage, right?
Okay, so yeah, so here's what I'm going to say.
Following this correctly?
Yes. So here's what I'm going to rule. Because you're in space, you've loaded a cannon that is, the round is kind of in this in-between limbo of where
it's like in the chamber, or is it in the
it's in the let's say you target the one that's in the chamber. Okay? Do you have to make an attack roll against no, you don't. Baby?
Yeah.
I need you to roll. Fuck, I love you. Roll 3d8 plus 1d10.
Oh boy. Okay, hang on. Let me grab my dice.
3d8 plus 1d10. Nice.
Because the torpedo is still going to explode.
So 6, 5, 3, and then the d10 was a 9.
I want you to explain to us what happens when this torpedo makes contact with this ship and explodes.
Okay, well, it's not anything glorious because we're in space, so you don't hear the thunk that it makes. It just kind of, you see it just kind of, like, almost looks like it's lightly touching the ship. Like, just kind of like, dink. Like, that's what it looks like. And then all of a sudden, there's just this big-ass explosion. And there's no sound. You just see this big-ass explosion happen after, like, you know the scene in Finding Nemo? With, like, the... like, with the sharks?
Yes,
and it's
when
like
all those...
very quiet, very slowly, Tink! And they all just go, oh, shit. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, bam!
Swim away!
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
I love this.
That's fantastic.
You wouldn't want one of them to pop.
Swim away!
Yellow one.
Does that mean there's some kind of space seagull sitting on the, or the pelican sitting on the top of it?
Yeah, some space seagulls fly away, and I'm gonna roll a save for this this ship, like a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna give him a +1 to this to see if he stays and fights or if he runs away. Yeah, no, with a natural 2, this last remaining pirate vessel just throws it in full reverse, fucking drifts away and then just
Attack
strays
of
off.
opportunity.
Yeah, you know what? I will give Zarkan and Vega. I'll give you guys. Actually, I'll give you all three of you an opportunity to attack if you want to.
Oh my god.
Do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll attack.
Adjusting computers. That's a total of... Oh, God. Fuck. Unnatural 20. Unnatural 20 for a total of 15 damage.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 for my attack roll.
That will miss.
I rolled a... What am I adding? 4? So I rolled a 15.
Well, it doesn't matter that Zarkan and Astryn missed because you all watch as this. Yeah, well, the AC for the pirate vessel was 16.
Ah, boo.
So you watch as this third vessel explodes. Gone.
Nice.
Over the comms, I'll be like, "Don't get sloppy on me, Hansley."
I'll just... I'm just gonna glare at him, basically. Even though like he can't see me, I'm just
Between ships,
glares
it's like, yeah. I feel
back,
bad.
where you can just feel it.
Vega, you have the potential to see Astryn if she is still up in the gunner's turret or down in the gunner's turret. So roll a perception check. Yeah, roll a perception check.
What if I don't wanna? I'm just kidding. I'll roll a perception check. I'm notoriously bad at my perception checks. God damn it! I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, you see Astryn as she's sitting there glowering at you. Maybe she'll flip you off.
Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw as I give you the thank face.
What?
I'm
All right,
that?
Harold.
Yeah. So Harold is going to be like visibly shaken. Like he's just going to start pacing back and forth. He's going to start like fidgeting and being like, "Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't mean to do that. Oh dear. I just oh boy. And he's just pacing back and forth like visibly like sweating and really nervous about what he just did.
I'm gonna put my hand on how high I can reach on Harold because he's tall, but as high as up I can, like on his shoulder, right? And just be like, "It's okay, Harold. You did an okay thing. They were bad people."
Harold, because there's an unknown about this, I'm gonna say this is 4 stress points.
Just 4?
Okay.
Just 4.
Stress. You have stress?
Oh yes.
Do you want to watch?
A ball of stress?
Do you want to watch space operas with me? Space. Soap operas. Yeah.
Ken could use some space operas.
So, since my stress count is pretty high right now, Astryn is near me, right? Is
Yes.
she the only one near me?
Yes.
Astryn, you're gonna kind of notice something about Harold where you can't quite place it, but you know something's off. Like he doesn't quite look like himself, but at the same time he still looks like Harold. And it's only for a glimpse. Like you might think that you're just seeing things, but for an instant you see some of his facial features change.
Even if it's just for a moment, I can still tell that Harold is like shaken up. So I'll walk with him back to like the common area and like sit him down and like, I don't know, put on some Zen music or something.
Okay. All right. So you turn on some it's just the best like Zen music I could think of is when you go to like a Chinese buffet.
Oh yeah. Some Chinese
Don't
Make me hungry, bro. Don't make me hungry, dude.
Oh, you made beef Wellington. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It looks fantastic, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It was pretty good.
So, you guys regroup and descend into the atmosphere of Respaston. And the closest docking bay that is public and readily available is going to be the one that is at Shenta's Keep. So you guys touch down, and I put a map in the group chat for you guys to look at. And as you
filled with numbers.
It's filled with numbers and little pink little dashes on it. You see there's 3 circles labeled 1, 2, and 3, and those are the docking bays. And it's smaller in the picture than it actually is in real life. It's a lot larger than that. And as you approach Vega, you are sent to docking bay 2.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, my lord. Number 2.
Pick number 2, my lord.
And the Bastard Star is heralded into docking bay 9.
No.
You guys can disembark your ship. You guys can have conversations. Whatever you guys want to do in Shenta's Keep, we could do that. Actually,
I do have a question for Harold before we as we're pulling in. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Not in character. It's more of whenever Harold is stressed, does some of his hair shed?
Where I saw this going.
I guess you could say
I know,
yes.
seriously, me neither. Wow.
Not necessarily. Oh boy, it wouldn't be a lot.
So I wouldn't be able to get a
yes,
full
I guess you
handful?
could say yes.
All right.
You could probably get a handful,
Cool.
or close to one anyway.
Would I be able to add another handful of hair to my collection?
I would say yes.
Nice.
Is this in the disembarking area of the ship that this is happening?
Probably whenever I'm calming him down, most likely. He'll be oh, it's okay, Harold. Got some hair,
That's great.
You know what?
Sun's getting real low, big fella.
Make me a sleight of hand check, and Harold, make me a perception check.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
And if you believe that you would have disadvantage on this, you could take it.
Probably because I'm so
Well, you might be stressed out, but would you?
Well, I rolled a nat 20 and a 15, so.
Well, either way, you beat me because I rolled a 14. So.
Okay, so you see, feel Astryn taking hair from you.
I'll just shrug it off. Because she's already asked me for some once.
That's
So,
fair.
In my mind, since I'm very science oriented, I'm probably just thinking she's doing some sort of experiments or something.
I'm very glad that
Yeah,
Harold...
okay, hold on. Astryn, are you trying to take it off of me, or are you collecting from the ground the stuff that's shedding?
No, just as I'm calming you, right? And it's hey, it's okay, patting your shoulder, whatever's falling off of you. I'm just taking.
Wow.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Harold's just gonna be okay, whatever.
That's insane.
Okay.
He's a chill guy. He'll think it's a little weird, but he won't question it. He's done weirder.
God, I love this. Any other conversations going to happen post battle?
Probably not.
I'll tell everybody that I think they did well on that combat. The pirates around Respaston are they're notorious. You did well in that fight.
Ralza'Kahn just nods and thanks him.
That is all I have to say.
Okay, so you guys disembark your respective ships and you make your way into Respaston. You kind of link up there in Respaston, and we're gonna go and end today's episode right there.
Oh.
And I know. I would love to keep going, but it is that time. So. Thank you all for joining us for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. Thank you to my players. Thank you to our listeners. Please like us on social media and all the various platforms that you can listen to us on. We can be found on Spotify, YouTube, Podbean, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Audible, or Amazon music.
Really? That
exists?
sounds like a new one.
Yes.
That seems like a new one for us. No?
Well, I was calling it Audible, but I think technically it's Amazon Music, not
it's all
Audible.
a big umbrella. Right?
Right, it's owned by the same company. But you can find us on there at Groggy Donkey. Please be sure to, on the social medias as well, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Please tell all your friends about us and drop a comment down below. Tell us what you think. And we look forward to seeing you guys next time for another round here at the Groggy Donkey.